12 crazy exotic street foods in Southeast Asia. These street foods are not for the faint of heart and not for everybody. Please click next if some of the contents are against your religious values and practices. But if your taste buds are an adventure junkie like mine or you are just curious, then stay with me as we go through the most exotic street foods in Asia. Number 1. Fried crickets. It is not what most people would invite someone for a meal. The idea of making these six-legged creatures as dishes is frightening, except for bugs-eating enthusiasts. But in Vietnam and other parts of Asia, insects are a fantastic ingredient for scrumptious treats for those who are brave enough to try them. The most common insect used in the odd side of Vietnamese cuisine is the cricket. Crickets are seasoned with salt, pepper, and other strong seasonings, then fried in hot oil with minced pork and lime leaves. The flavor of crickets is quite similar to shrimp or crab, but much more crunchy and chewy. With a strong seasoning as an enhancement, it turns out that fried crickets taste amazing. Number 2. Sandworm pancakes. Are you tired of conventional pancakes with bacon or fruits? How about tasting a more strange version? Pancakes made with sandworms. Sandworms are a local specialty of Hai Dong province in northern Vietnam. The sandworms are raised in ponds just like shrimps in agricultural areas. These little creatures are super rich in protein. Normally, vendors would cook the dish using frozen sandworms. However, to taste the best of sandworm pancakes, you should get them at eateries using fresh raw worms. The sandworms are not pre-mixed in the batter. The chef will put some batter on the pan heavy in hot oil. Then, the raw worms are put right on top of the cooking batter. Watching the sandworms moving in the pan while being cooked will excite you to crave the dish even more. With the nice crunchy texture combined with the savory taste, you will be shocked by how delicious this street snack is. It is the best unique way to get some protein in your diet but also still be able to enjoy delicious pancakes. Number 3. Coconut worm. Would you dare try some raw worms swimming in the fish sauce? A bizarre treat from the coconut tree. The coconut worm is most found in Ben Tre, the coconut kingdom of Vietnam. These worms got their name due to where they live, the coconut trees. The locals perceive these creatures as a gift of nature. An interesting fact is that selling coconut worms is illegal in Vietnam since the government doesn't want to encourage the spread of this pest. Nevertheless, trades of coconut worms are still conducted in some hidden black markets. This is the simplest Vietnamese odd dish. The crawling tiny creatures are live caught from coconut trees. You can try catching them with the local folks. After being washed thoroughly with water, they are tossed into a small bowl of fish sauce with chilies. Number 4. Balut. Balut is probably the most Filipino street food and most foreigners are keen to try it. Balut is a developing duck embryo that is boiled and eaten from the shell. It's often served with salt and vinegar. Like the ice cream man in the USA, balut salesmen can be heard walking through neighborhoods calling out "Balut, balut" often at night. Many Filipino men eat balut because they believe it is an aphrodisiac, a substance that increases libido when consumed. It sort of tastes like brain meets scrambled eggs. It's an important source of protein for millions in the Philippines, and not as bad as it looks. Number 5. Betamax. Betamax is congealed chicken blood that is shaped into cubes and cooked on the grill. The blood is extracted from the chicken and set aside to cool. This leaves a gelatinous substance that is scalded to form a more solid state. It is then cut into rectangles and placed on a stick, at which point it resembles the shape of a Betamax tape, where the name comes from. Grilled chicken blood has no taste at all. It's not gamey or foul-smelling as it may seem. It's just like chewing something without any taste. The best way to complement this is by dipping it in a vinegar and chili mixture. And toasted blood tastes better because it absorbs more vinegar which is the main source of flavor. When you grill it to the point of where it's somewhat burnt, the texture of the blood will become like a sponge and can absorb more spiced vinegar when dipped. Number 6. Isaw. Isaw is a popular Filipino street food dish consisting of marinated, boiled and grilled chicken or pork intestines, which are usually coiled and skewered on a stick. Although similar, pork isaw is typically slightly larger and chewier than the chicken version. The marinade is usually prepared with soy sauce, oil, ketchup, garlic, and seasoning. Thoroughly cleaning and boiling the intestines before they are placed on a grill is an essential part of the preparation process because it eliminates all foodborne pathogens. The dish is usually dipped in a vinegar-based sauce like Betamax, made with chili peppers and onions called sausawan. Because it is one of the cheapest Filipino street food meals, the dish is extremely popular, and there are even street stalls called Isawan, devoted entirely to the preparation of this specialty. Isaw is usually enjoyed as an afternoon snack, and apart from its popularity on the streets, due to its low price, it is also a staple food for numerous university students. Number 7. Adidas or chicken feet. The next time you're lacing up a pair of Adidas, consider that somewhere in the Philippines, people are eating chicken feet that go by the same name. In fact, Filipino street food vendors have coined names for various street snacks that might make you think you're back in 1992. Adidas for grilled chicken feet, Betamax for congealed chicken or pork blood, and Walkman for barbecued pig ears. Adidas is barbecued chicken feet in bamboo skewer, but first, you have to clean it by washing it thoroughly over running water, chopping off the toenails and removing the skin. Then go ahead and cook it adobo style. After cooking it, let it cool down and marinate overnight. Now it's ready to hit the grill. Serve it with sausawan, which is a spiced vinegar dipping sauce the same as the one we dip our Betamax and isaw. It's smoky and delicious. Number 8. Deep-fried grasshopper. Grasshopper has long been used as a side dish for the community of Gunungkidul Regency, one of the regencies in the special region of Yogyakarta, Indonesia. These grasshoppers are found in branches of teak trees or in bushes that grow in Gunung Kidul. Grasshoppers are insects rich in protein. The taste of grasshoppers is like fried shrimp according to most people who have tried it. The taste is also very savory and very crunchy, making it an addicting snack. Grasshoppers must be cleaned first, washing and rinsing them several times to remove all the dirt. They then toss it with spices such as garlic, coriander, chili, salt, and a bit of sugar for a sweet and spicy taste. After that, the grasshopper is fried until dry and ready to eat. All parts of the locust can be eaten, including the head and the legs. For those who are allergic to foods high in protein, then you should be careful while enjoying this dish because it can cause itching due to the high protein content. Number 9. Cobra meat satay. If you are slightly demented, practice satanic rituals, or just into all these sorts of cuisine, the place to go for cobra satay is not far away. The region of Mangga Besar, West Jakarta, Indonesia. Cobra snake meat is also believed to have many benefits such as increasing stamina and curing skin diseases and allergies, for example. Cobra meat is extreme food not just for your taste, but also for your pocket, as it is expensive. Cobra meat is somewhat chewy when first beaten, but it feels not much different from chicken meat or cow meat. And the smell is also rather fishy and not too fatty. But admittedly, the satay seasoning that they use along with peanut sauce is really good. So if you are an extreme culinary lover and believe in the efficacy of the cobra itself, you should definitely give it a try. Number 10. Fried scorpion. Scorpions have poisonous stings, but you can eat them whole as long as the scorpions are cooked. In the northeast area of Thailand, scorpions are considered a tasty snack. Fried scorpion is probably the most exotic food in Thailand. A scorpion on a stick looks quite scary, but it's surprisingly tasty. If you wonder what scorpions taste like, just think about the crispy French fries with shrimp flavor. The taste is very similar. However, edible scorpion is much healthier. There are many benefits of eating scorpions. The most important one is supplying the body with nutrients. Scorpion meat consists of 50% protein, and that is why some people say that eating scorpions and other bugs may be one of the solutions to the world hunger problem. Number 11. Dancing shrimp. In the northeast Thailand region of Isawan, cooks often serve meat raw, doused in a spicy, salty, sour marinade of chili, fish sauce, and lime. Street vendors sometimes take the uncooked element one step further, selling a dish known as dancing shrimp from double basket carts. On one side, seasonings await. On the other, a heap of small translucent shrimp tries in vain to escape from beneath a cloth. This shrimp dance in the same way Japanese dancing ice fish do, in that they are eaten alive. To prepare this salad, vendors cover the wriggling shrimp in a marinade of lime juice, fish sauce, and ground chili, mixed with fresh mint leaves, lemongrass, and sliced shallots. Customers often enjoy the seasoned shrimp with a side of sticky rice, a staple of northeastern Thai cuisine. Those who might be anxious about eating a still-moving snack can opt to eat each bite wrapped in a betel leaf. The traditional wrap conveniently prevents diners from accidentally making eye contact with their meal. Number 12. Spicy raw ant eggs. Raw ant eggs are a common food for people in Thailand's northeast region. The eggs of red ants are a great ingredient to cook. They are clean and high in protein nutrients. Red ants eat mango leaves so their bodies taste like a squirt of lime, but their fresh eggs are fatty and sweet. They resemble the soft, fluffy ends of mini barley grains and have a delicate taste, soft, appealing texture, and a slightly tart edge. Ant eggs are seasonal food. They are only available in summer, from the end of February until June. Big red ants live in mango trees, in a nest, sometimes on the very top. So to collect it, you need a basket tied to one end of a long stick and a bucket full of water. Poke the ant nest until the eggs fall into the basket, and as you bring it down to the ground, it's gonna be covered with very upset red adult ants. Now, put the whole basket into a large bucket of water and use a stick to stir the water. The eggs sink to the bottom and the ants will climb up on the stick and will definitely bite you. A small sacrifice for a tasty, delicious feast. And that's it for our crazy exotic street foods from Southeast Asia. I hope you enjoyed and learned a lot from our video. For more amazing underrated topics, please hit like and subscribe. Thanks for watching!